Okay, we're going to start the press conference of the MXGP of France, and we have the winner of the day, Jeffrey Hellings from Honda NHS Petronas, second on the podium in red plate, Luca Konen from Red Bull KTM Factory Racing, and we have Romain Sper from Kawasaki Racing Team on the third step of the podium. I'm going to start with you, Jeffrey. You said it, you gave everything in the last race to keep Lucas behind. First back-to-back win from anyone actually this season in MXGP. You really went for it and he paid off.
Yeah, definitely. It was quite toll on me because I cramped the last couple of laps, and when I came back, physically the track was not too demanding. It was not like a deep center, I don't want to say, but in Holland we didn't have more than 20 degrees so far. I think you had to come here at around 35, and I pushed that hard, and I started to get cramp. Also in China last year I was struggling with the heat, so from Holland, so we're not the best in these kind of conditions, but it was fun. I will get a bit better. I went great now always, but going back to the racing part, really good. Won yesterday, it was a quite comfortable race yesterday. First moto, lost a bit of time with overtaking a couple of riders with Tom and Andrea. And by the time I got a second, because of like a 5-second gap, and I wasn't able to close them down. I wasn't really far off, but I was a bit on race for my energy because I knew it was going to be difficult, because catching somebody is one thing, passing him is another thing here, especially on this track. So coming into the second moto, I knew the start was going to be key. Before the restart I was second, and then there was a bit of a chaos on the line with the riders being removed and not, and how we lined up. So we took a bit of time, and then once we got racing, I was straight in the lead. And I had the pressure from Lucas for the full, 18, 20 laps, and I managed to not make any mistakes because I hear them all the time. He was in the rear wheel, and just with 3-4 laps to go, I started to get cramp. And I was like, oh shit, and I was like, oh, this is not the right time to have that. So, but we managed to keep charging, and managed to win. And it's going to be a heck of a season if you continue racing like this. Lucas is super good, and I'm looking forward to seeing race also in America to see where our MXGP level is. But for now, at least for the weekend, I want to give it up to Team Garibaldi, of course, and also HSC Petronas for the amazing, great job they've been doing. And break did a lot of races, but also did some testing. And I feel we made another step improvement. So I want to give it up to HSC, all the people in Japan for doing a great job. Looking forward to finish that next weekend. Hopefully it's going to be less stressful race than we had today.
And just one more question. You speak of the break, 4 weeks break, but you never stop racing. How is it important for you to keep that racing mode throughout the season, to keep your rhythm? Is that?
Yeah, definitely. First of all, I enjoy racing. I feel that's sometimes on the weekends in Holland it's very crowded on the tracks, and I feel that's even more dangerous than to just go racing. And when I go racing, I feel I'm a bit more focused, and it's just a good training, and the team was supporting me in there, and I think, I also need it because, there's a 12 years age gap, so I need to stay on there and need to keep having that intensity. When you go practice here, I feel like I can put in less intensity than when I go racing. Also in Holland, like when Kai is racing, he's super fast in the sand. I feel like he has the speed for me and Lucas, and to catch our speed as well in the sand, so I try to keep sharp, and because I need to stay with this young fella.
Thank you, Jeffrey. Congrats for the win. Luca, in this race too, you've been changing lines a lot at the end. You try really to do everything to pass in. It was a bit short, but overall a strong weekend. You keep the red plate, which is important although the season is long. What can you tell us about how you feel this weekend win?
I felt good, but just to start off, I hope he was okay, because I didn't hear good news about what happened with him, and it's not nice to see a rider down there, and we kept riding, but that's what we just spoke about compared to the second moto when both riders crashed and they were okay. So sometimes we don't understand, but we spoke about it, so that's fine. I'm not going to make something big about it. Overall, the weekend went great. Just Saturday, hard to pass on this track, and managed to come back to third and almost second. But it is what it is, and today was just Jeffrey was strong, I was strong, but we couldn't really pass. So 1-2 is a good weekend.
And when you need that kind of racing, you've been keeping on with Jeffrey, but how do you find a spot to not get too much roost, but in the same time not being too far from it? Is that something you think about when you're behind?
I mean, I didn't want to eat roost at all today, but I guess I ate a lot of roost. In the second morning, I tried everywhere and impossible to find some way. So he needed to make a mistake, honestly, to try to pass. But some places I tried to move a little bit out of the way, but like down that hill there, I was trying to nail it from the roost. But no, overall, 2-1 is second overall, so I'm pleased with it.
Thank you very much, Lucas, and congrats to keep the red plate as well. Romain, that was an impressive way to get back to the podium. To be fair, you kept fighting all weekend, except yesterday as well. You had to fight to come back. In the end, it was really a positive weekend. Although you had like some setback, we really kept fighting, and you managed to pass the riders you had to get there.
So just first overall, again, nobody from the FIM is here. They have no respect for the rider. Like first lap, we had a bad accident with Thibaut. He was laying on the floor. They wait we had yellow flag for at least 5 laps. He was unconscious, and now he didn't feel his leg, and he has to go in helicopter. So when they gonna put the red flag? They wait that somebody die? I just don't understand. We are the top level, and they act we are on national races, low level. No, they have no respect for the rider. Nobody's here because for sure they hide somewhere. We had the red flag, the second moto. They didn't know what to do. They don't know that if someone came, the rider was ready to go again, and we had to tell them no, they cannot. So they are just out of control. I just don't get it. But anyway, it will not change anything. I can speak about for 10 minutes, but it's really bad to be like this. Honestly, Anyway, I'm happy to finish on the podium. I had to fight hard feel good to be on the podium in France because, like I say, I had to fight from yesterday and today again, and happy to be on the podium.
Okay, I have a question. I see many riders coming, in the other classes, MX2, MX for the starts, but I see you really analyzing so many starts every time. How important is it for you? Is that like a ritual, or really have to analyze everything?
Yeah, of course. I try to analyze as much as I can. I think I have a lot of experience, so I can. Maybe sometimes I'm not the best. I'm not the best starter or anyway, but with my experience, I can manage to do it. Like this weekend, even with 7 on the first moto, then I could manage to be on the podium. So I play with that, and then I try my best. You can see so many things from the MX2, so I try to be smart, and that's it.
Thank you very much, Romain, for that. We have Guillaume Fares from Triumph Racing Factory, who won the GP. Camden McLellan, also from Triumph Racing Factory, second on the podium. Mathis Valin from Kawasaki Racing Team, third on the podium. The red plate, of course, Simon Langenfelder from Red Bull KTM Factory Racing, and the WMX red plate and winner Daniela Guillen from RFM Spain National Team. So we're going to start with you, Guillaume. First of all, that was such a solid weekend. 1-1 yesterday, not, but today 1-1, and that was, I guess, a dream way to come back from a big break in the end, right?
Yeah, definitely. We showed that we had the speed this weekend. I led laps in every single moto. We had a great time with the team in the break. And I'm really excited to come back racing. Had some time to think about some things in the break. I get bored living alone in Belgium by myself, and been listening to some podcasts. And it's kind of funny because probably people that never rode a bike before, they've been talking a lot. And they always talk about me and my team not being contenders, and that really made me a little bit mad, but in a good way. Like, just want to come back here, do my thing, and show them that they're wrong. And I think me and my teammate, we proved we won motos this year, and you know, we had some problems. Had the energy on Monte, but yeah, we're right back there. The last 2 rounds, I cut a lot of points to the leaders, and I'm happy. We just have to keep going that way, and we'll be fine.
You're forcing your way into the, I mean, my definition for the championship title.
Yeah, that's right along. I'm going to fight for this championship until the last moto. I'm fighting for the championship every lap. It's only round 6, and it's a long championship. A lot of things can happen, and yeah, a lot of things happen to me in the first races, and yeah, it's racing, you know. Some days you have a good day, some days you have a bad day, but I think I show that I belong in the podium, in the top step with everyone else, and that's what I'm here for.
Congrats for your win, and thank you for that. I'll go with your teammate with Camden. We saw the amazing battle at the end, also with Guillaume. I mean, that was like, it looked like a sprint, really. And you gave everything. And it was a really good weekend for you too. I mean, 1-2 for the team, but second for you on the podium. How did you feel after this long break as well?
Yeah, a lot better. The break was good for me. Came at the right time, and I would say the right duration. The 4 weeks was needed. Yeah, I feel good. I feel good again. This weekend was good for my confidence. In Rio and Trentino, I took a big hit. Not only in my points, like I lost so many points in the rounds, but just you start to question yourself whether you still have it or not, you know. So I answered that for myself this weekend. I think I'm the fastest guy on the track this weekend. Moto 2 was frustrating for me, but no, it was good. Both models were good. My starts were pretty decent, which is something that's unusual for me. So break's been good. I'm feeling good. I'm looking forward to the rest of the year. I still have a pretty big mountain to climb to go my way back into the championship title conversation, but that's the plan.
And you're only as good as your last race, and this weekend was really good. Do you take on for next week? I mean, psychologically it must be really good to go into this weekend.
Yeah, indeed. Like I said, just to remind myself that I am the guy and I can be there and should be there every weekend. So, and on hardpack as well. I think that answers a lot of questions for the media as well. I can do it on hardpack too. So going to next weekend, I'm looking forward to the track in Germany. The atmosphere is also great there, like it was this weekend. It was super cool. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just excited to be racing again. Happy with the bike, happy with where I'm at, and looking to keep chipping away.
Super, thank you, Camden, and congrats for the podium. We'll go with Mathis first. I mean, winning the quali race already yesterday and pull out a nice 2 race today. Was the performance in itself is impressive, but at home is even more. Does it need even more to do it at home?
Yeah, definitely a lot. I mean, yesterday was feeling good on the track. Like it was a while I didn't feel that good, and yeah, could manage a good quali race, and then I won the quali race, and then yeah, today was tough. The weather was really bad. Like was really hot, so it was not easy. That was for everyone the same. But yeah, was demanding track because the track is quite small, and we was all in like 1/7 each other. So yeah, I took the rooster moto. It was not easy, but couldn't manage to pass in boss moto. But no, overall was good, feeling good, and good to be back on the box again, and even in front of the French crowd.
And back-to-back podium. This is really good for you in terms of rhythm, in terms of like keeping the momentum, right?
Yeah, that's really good because even like the months I had was not that good. I was off the bike quite long, so but no, I start to feel good again, and having the speed is coming back also, and we're getting closer and closer to the win. So yeah, really happy, and we go step by step.
Thank you very much, Max, and congrats for your podium. Simon, first of all, for you was in the end you keep your plate. You scored a strong point and you're still there. I mean, you've been consistent anyway. How do you feel, and also what do you think about coming into next weekend with the red plate at home GP?
Yeah, this one was not too easy this weekend. I struggled with the starts. Yeah, for sure I need to keep on working. But riding wise, I was actually quite happy. Just a little pressure in the last moto. Yeah, it was quite boring riding actually because the track was so flat, so small. It was really difficult to pass. So yeah, made that little mistake in the end, which was kind of frustrating. But yeah, I just lost one position and more time, so that's good. And yeah, coming to Germany is for sure cool. For everyone, it's always the most important that I come to the home GP with the red plate. But for me, honestly, I don't care too much. So yeah, we'll see how the race goes there.
Do you have any? Does it change a lot racing at home for you or not really?
Yeah, for sure. There are so many people, so many guys want something from me, and yeah, I'm more or less the only German guy. I think there was one other guy racing this weekend, but for the rest, I'm the only German guy. So yeah, everyone's looking to me, but it's also cool. Seeing all those fans supporting me is for sure a cool thing. So looking forward.
Thank you very much, Simon. Congrats with the red plate. We will go with Daniela, the red plate in WMX, the Pro of 2-1 this weekend. Tell us about this first round of the season and also it was a strong battle with Chiara, but in the end you managed to pull it off.
Yeah, I'm really happy for this race. Yesterday was so difficult to pass about the track, and I can now take to Chiara, but today the track was so smooth and so slippery a little bit, and I say not if I don't go fast like push. Also I start so bad and I have to pass the riders, and then when I was in front I say if I don't push now maybe Chiara don't like got me, and I push and I feel first, so I'm really happy about my rhythm also, and I'm happy.
How was the break in between this long break between these two seasons from last year? A little bit of frustration because you didn't get the win, but now you're coming back and you prove that you can first of all start very well.
Yeah, I think the last 2 years was so difficult for me, and also my head was like frustrated. But this pre-season with the team, we work hard and like we do. So I win the first season. Now I have to work a little bit more for winning more, and I'm happy.
Thank you very much, Daniel, and congrats for this weekend. If there's no any question, well, there's one question.
Yes, this one's for Mathis. Mathis, after the second moto you mentioned you had a crazy month and you didn't try for 3 weeks. Can you elaborate on what happened for you during the break?
I will not say so much, but yeah, before Sardinia I get a big burn in my body, and with Sardinia GP and Italy was getting worse and worse, so yeah, it was not easy how to stop the bike, and but yeah, I'm feeling good again.
The next box to tick for you is the GP win. What is it going to take, and where is the biggest margin of progression in your opinion?
Actually, that's a good question. I mean, I still need to improve the start because I know that if I start in front, I will stay in front because I have the speed. So yeah, just start and then after work in just my head to ride like I did the training, and yeah, after it's gonna be good.
Thank you very much. I will congratulations to the podium, to Daniela and to Simon for the red plate.